I'm Cindy Gleason Johnson and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make easy crawfish bisque, and it's all about this little guy. This is a crawfish that we have here in Louisiana, and I'm going to show you here 5 pounds of cooked crawfish. This, once it's peeled and cleaned, you get 12 ounces of cleaned crawfish. It's about a 15% yield. Now you can find this in your grocer's freezer section, probably where you find your shrimp, and it'll be in a frozen block. What you do is you'll take your crawfish and mix it with 4 teaspoons of seafood seasoning, and you'll saute that in some butter and olive oil, and you'll remove it from the pan, and then you'll add your salt, pepper, and thyme, and add your Louisiana Trinity, which is bell pepper, onion, and celery. Now, I have chosen to use frozen onions for 2 reasons. Because it's a shortcut, and also it keeps you from crying, which is what I do every time I cut onions, and I didn't want to do that on camera. Now, once you've done that, you're going to take the Philadelphia cooking cream, and this is the savory garlic flavor. Now, I normally would add garlic to my bisque, but because this has the garlic in it, you don't need to do that. In a traditional bisque, you will either do a roux or a heavy cream additive, but because this is so thick and yummy, you don't have to do that. With this, you'll add 3 ounces of tomato paste, and then 32 ounces of seafood stock. And once you've done that, you'll puree it with your either a blender or an immersion blender. If you do it with a regular blender, you'll want to do it in batches. It's hot, and you'll put a towel on top to keep the lid from coming off, and to do it in short spurts until it's all pureed. Add it back to the pot, add your sherry, and then use your crawfish that's already sauteed, and you're done. Now let's get started. Here we have our Louisiana Trinity that has been sauteing. What we're going to do is add our 3 ounces of tomato paste, and our savory garlic Philadelphia cooking cream. See how thick it is? Yummy, yummy. And our 32 ounces of seafood stock. Y'all aren't going to believe how easy this is. I can't believe that in discovering this new item, have made a recipe that doesn't take me all day. Normally I make bisque, making the stock, making the roux. It would take me all day. Okay, that's mixed up. And what we do from here is we take our immersion blender, and that's going to come up to heat, and I'm going to puree this and add the crawfish back in, and we'll be done. So I'll see you in a minute when I get this pureed. Alright, we have completed pureeing our bisque. And next I'm going to add the crawfish back in. This has come up to heat while I was pureeing it. So the crawfish are back in. Now we're going to add the sherry. You can add the sherry or not. If you have children and don't want to add it, that's okay. Or if you don't like sherry, that's okay. I'm going to add 1/2 cup. You could probably add 1/4 cup and it'd still be very tasteful. This is a classic flavor in bisque. So here we are with the sherry. I'm going to stir it just a minute for the crawfish to come back up to heat. And this is so easy. It's not taking any time at all to make. You could even do this after work on a weekday and have it ready for supper. Okay, What we're going to do now, turn off the stove. And I'm going to make a recommendation for you. I'm going to serve up a bowl of our easy crawfish bisque. By the way, this makes 6 servings. We're going to serve it with a side salad, a piece of garlic toast. Then you're going to want to pour your favorite beverage. For me, it's a sweet tea. And up to you if you want to add some Louisiana heat, your choice. And it would be wonderful with or without. And I want to thank you so much for being with me in my kitchen. And I hope you enjoy serving this to your family and friends as much as I do. Merci beaucoup.